Merry Christmas Eve. Making some Christmas breakfast for me and Dad. Got biscuits, some down-home sausage cooking in the oven. I'm calling this chaos bacon because I'm too tired to make more than one batch, so just threw it all in the pan. So update, chaos bacon's actually working out pretty good. I was worried it was going to stick together, but I went ahead and pulled out a few pieces to be kind of more soft and flimsy. And then I've got some that I'm going to leave and get a little bit crispy, so everybody can get the kind of bacon they like. So I'm attempting to make some roux to attempt to make some gravy for the biscuits. We'll see how well this goes. So finish, we've got chaos bacon that came out really good. Kind of makes me not upset, but I'm like, oh, I can't believe it actually came out good. And then we have the gravy. Texture is not bad consistency wise, but flavor needs work. This is frittata that was in the freezer I'd cooked a while back. I don't remember what else all in it. I feel like it's spinach, a ton of vegetables, and some ground turkey. There's some spicy down-home sausage, and then biscuits. We're gonna come look at the whiteboard to see what I've done, what I need to do. So I think I'm just gonna do like an insane, crazy, just start at the top and just bust them out as fast as possible, and we'll skip the ones that don't need to be done. I did get the stuff transferred from my phone, a bit of a hiccup. Definitely took longer than I thought, but it wasn't like me having to do stuff. It's just me not being able to film or do anything. Did get the dishes unloaded. I need to make a sticky note to load dishes. Presents, I did get them wrapped. I've still got more to wrap, but I've got a few days before I have to deal with it, so I'm not going to worry about that. And then the other things added. Yes, I think I'm almost done. I'm going to do one more, like, look at it and stuff and see if there's anything I want to change, because of, I don't know how much of yesterday afternoon I'm actually going to add it into the YouTube video. So we'll just pretend like y'all don't know what happened and say that, yeah. Okay, so I just need to do one final review of that, and then I think the edit's done and I can upload it. And a meltdown never happened. Alright, are we gonna cuddle and read our book? Nope. Maggie, you need to learn about some inner peace too. Alright, so day 2 of the 10-day challenge is gonna go ahead and just do the little DVD, get it over with. Problem is I gave my Blu-ray to Dad so that he can get on Netflix in his room, and apparently the PlayStation 2 has no power cord, and I have no idea where to begin to look to find the power cord for the PlayStation 2 to watch the DVD in here. I mean, not that I even have space in here to do it, but A for effort sort of deal. Now I could do it in the living room. The only problem is there's a giant window to the great outdoors where everybody can see how stupid I am. And then now saying that out loud, if I'm filming this to put this on YouTube, people are going to see me. What does it matter if some random guy driving down the road sees me struggling to get healthy? I just remembered, I think I knew where it was. And voila, cords to the PlayStation. Hopefully we can get this going. Well, it's on, but it was making a really weird noise. I don't know. We're gonna try it. Alright, gonna clean off this part of the board and figure out some sort of system. Like, surely I shouldn't have to keep being reminded to make coffee, tea, take out trash, and do laundry. Once I run out of these things or get close to needing to do it, I should just be able to do it instead of have a reminder. I've got this scratch thing of starting out with AM and PM routine, and I was just going to do the same thing in the morning and the afternoon so that it would build the habit of doing this stuff. So it's like drink water, do ball squats, brush teeth, tidy up the bedroom, go through the bullet journal, see what I need to do, read a book a little bit, look at the agenda, journal a bit, eliminate some papers, do dishes. And I think it just bleeds in of like, this is not a morning routine. This is the task to do during the day. So my morning routine should just be wake up, work out, hygiene, and then I guess that's it for the initial, or journal could probably get put in there. I don't know. But all these other things are tasks. I should not be being, oh, this is part of my morning routine. Well, it can be what I do in the mornings, but it's not quote unquote morning routine. And same thing, nighttime routine. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Okay, so creating a game plan to organize and stay organized. So all of this, I'm gonna keep kind of how it is. We'll have like the hair and makeup stuff, nail stuff, the clothes, shoes, all the get ready stuff, and same thing under here, clothes, hair stuff, whatever. And then we're gonna have this first bookcase is gonna be all the current projects and things I'm working on that I don't need to lose. And then this will be stuff that's just like supplies and whatnot, things for arts and crafts and whatever. And then this I want completely clear, nothing there, so that I can have the space open to work out and whatever, because I have like mats and what stuff. Oh my god, I need to quit saying whatever and like. Fix your speech, woman. Okay, so, and then this bookcase ideally I'll get rid of so that I can have this completely empty, and the only thing over here is the stuff on this wall, which I may or may not want to get rid of, that little round table. And then just have like the table to work at, the thing, the sewing machine that has the TVs and computer screens on it, this roller cart deal with. Okay, so I got this side of the board cleared off, and I'm starting a new thing where I don't, this, like, I like the idea because it breaks it up in my brain on like, hey, if you've only got 10 minutes, grab one of these, or hey, you've got this big thing, start chipping away at it, sort of deal. But then there's so many things that have been on here for a few days that aren't getting tackled. So, over here, I'm going to list them, like, what I would want to get done today, what realistically isn't going to get done today, or I don't feel like it, or there's some reason I can't do it today, but I want it done in the near future, so like this week, and then stuff that's probably just in general to be done at some point during the month. We're going to see if this works. We're just going to keep trying every single system we can. Day 2 of the 10-day challenge to prep for the new year, so that whenever it's time to make the New Year's resolutions, to stick to the New Year's resolutions, we at least have somewhat of a foothold, because we've already failed 10 days in a row. So, and then I think with the done thing, since it's starting to get full, is every Monday I will throw away all the dones and then start fresh that week of putting all the stuff that I'm actually getting done. Okay, so this is where we're at. Got all the things I want to do today. I've got this just floating in the middle because fold laundry, like, could be done today, but it doesn't have to, so I don't know. I just sort of set in the middle. All the things I want to get done this week, basically, like, it needs to be done, but I'm not doing it today, so maybe tomorrow or sometime this week. And then all the stuff that definitely I am not in a huge rush to get done, but needs to get done in this, well, not this month, December's almost over, but before the end of January, all of these cleared out. And then same thing, I've got some, do I do it this week, or do I just do it before the end of the month? We'll figure it out. And then I need to, so now this is all cleared out, and I need to figure out a better way to write this because it's coming off on the dry erase board. So, resolutions need a better home, or maybe I should just write them on sticky notes and put them here. I don't know. But I need some way to remember, like, hey, your house, you want to clean it, you want to declutter it, you need to do any sort of, sorry, I had to get rid of a timer, do any sort of renovations, updates, whatever. YouTube, you want to get that going. Physically, you need to repair your mental health and your physical health, and you need to get on some sort of a maintenance to keep them up so we don't spiral out of control. Family. Immediate family, we do Sunday family dinner, and then I randomly will like babysit, hang out with them, we'll do vacations throughout the year together, but I want to do more time hanging out with them, especially like doing fun stuff with my nieces and nephews, and then more extended family, like aunts, uncles, cousins that I don't see except for holidays. I was telling this to my cousin last night at the Christmas dinner we did. I was like, I don't want us to be that generation who we only see each other at funerals and weddings. I was like, I want to start hanging out and planning stuff. So since my birthday is next month, we're going to definitely get together for that and try and keep more in touch throughout the year. Investments. I have a Roth IRA and I have like a savings, but I need to get like more into it, and not just like with like stocks, bonds, whatever, figure all that stuff out, but also like I have, did I write it on here? No. Like rental property or something, or side hustles, whatever you want to call it, something. YouTube. Not really. Okay. Hobbies, I've got piano and photography. That says photography. I swear to God, it's supposed to say photography. Okay, so hobbies and piano. And then I want to do Spanish again. I knew very little back in junior high. I basically could talk like a 2 or 3 year old. I know my numbers and my colors. And some animals and random foods. Okay, so bedroom, I need to get it organized because since I moved back in here with Dad after his heart attack, I can't get this room, and I don't know if it's because being back in your childhood home, it's like all that triggering and like just fall back into old patterns. But I want to get it back to how it was when my room was clean and organized and I knew where everything was and there wasn't stuff everywhere I was tripping over and not using. Okay, and then reading. I loved reading books. That's kind of a double-edged sword sort of thing of wasting time, but I have so many books, I want to either read them or get rid of them instead of just staying in this weird middle ground where I just have all the books and keep buying books but not doing anything with them. Creating, I loved arts and crafts as kids, so I kind of want to like, oh, that gave me so much joy as a kid, I should do that now that I'm stressed and need something to calm down. And so I want to start doing more stuff like that. I love going to concerts and festivals. Going through all these old boxes of stuff, I realized how many like tickets I had to different movies and festivals, events, concerts, and I forgot about going to half of them. But I enjoyed it, so I want to start doing that more. Personal growth, I need to be a better person. To myself, to other people in my friends and family group, to strangers in the world. Some days I do okay, and some days I feel like I'm the worst person in the world. I'm either the nicest mean person or the meanest nice person. We haven't figured it out yet. Learning, I like learning new things, skills, hobbies, arts, crafts, something, I don't know. General knowledge that I just don't know about the world that I should know as an adult. And then philanthropy, because, you know, I do feel good when I give back, and I always have that like knee-jerk reaction to help other people, which can be a toxic thing, like me like trying to be the superhero for everyone else to the detriment of my own mental and physical health. So I do want to do something where it's more constructive and not so toxic to me for trying to help save everybody else. But I love like when you see someone in need and helping, or just give a little extra tip when you see the waitress is struggling and they got another table who's just being complete jerks to them. Hate that. Anyways, so that's all for this ramble. We'll see how much makes it through the edit. Edit's been rough, but we're pushing through it. Breakfast was good. I've been somewhat productive trying to get things going, but not really. Here's my coffee. I'm letting it cool to put it in the fridge. I started rinsing off dishes and then decided to take a break. We're having to drip the faucets because we're still in the 20s. I think we're like 21, 22, I can't remember. But instead of just wasting the water, I put a orange juice jug underneath it to collect it. And once it's full, I will come and add it to the doggy's water bowl. So therefore, we don't waste a bunch of water. And look how dirty the floor is. Still haven't got in here to finish doing this, since the whole fiasco with the paint looking more purple than gray. So that's another thing. I don't know if I'm going to tackle it on the 10-day challenge, but it definitely needs to get done in January. I need to add it to the list. I need to make a sticky note because I got it all trimmed out, and then the sun came out and I realized it looked purple instead of gray because I went with fluorescent lighting instead of day lighting, picking out the paint from the store. You live, you learn. Alright, update. It is 1:02 p.m. I'm ready to get in the showers before my brother and his daughter come over. So I started making this out, like the AM routine, the PM routine, things I want to do on a daily thing, and things to do on a weekly thing. So, oh, I can turn the flash on. There we go. So, morning, just keep it simple. Wake up, drink water, do a little bit of a workout, a stretch or whatever. I need to review whatever I have planned today, make a plan if I don't have one, and then try and go outside just to get some fresh air, even if it's just 2 seconds in the backyard. And then daily stuff that needs to get done is staying on top of emails, dishes, constantly editing videos, eliminating papers, decluttering stuff, and then randomly just put laugh because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is seeming very intense. So, do fun stuff as well because it's life, you're supposed to be enjoying it, not just trying to hit all the to-dos and whatever. So, and then write, whether that's like journal or planning or just scribbling nonsense. And then read books, magazines, whatever needs to be getting rid of or that I want to do as fun hobby stuff. And then like a PM routine of like once it's like getting close to when I want to go to sleep, I need to figure that out. To like tidy up the house, kind of reflect back on the day a bit, and then reset spaces to what it needs to be, which is kind of like tidy too. And then journal, just like quick, this is the highlights, the lowlights, whatever. And then prep for the next day, whatever it is, setting out clothes, I don't know, plan whatever I want to do, wash my face and clean my teeth, get in pajamas, make a cup of tea, read for half an hour, and then go to sleep and try and get like 8 hours or so. And then weekly stuff is making batches of coffee and tea, keeping up with laundry, and then going through like mail and then balancing the accounts, paying bills, what have you. So, somewhat of a thing. And then another thing I just realized is like I'm keep saying the 10 days of not having to go to work and whatever 10-day challenge of getting an AM routine, daily habits I want to do, what my dream life is supposed to look at, PM routine. I don't really have anything planned out for these days. Like I should have had like every day like focus on one thing. I have nothing planned. I just know that today is day 2. Day 1 started out great, kind of had a weird hiccup, sort of evened itself back out, and then now we're at day 2, and I'm just trying to get stuff done, trying to relax and just enjoy the moment, watching a ton of YouTube videos. So many YouTube videos, it's not good. Right now I'm watching this one, where it's Seth Meyers and Lord Go Day Drinking. I've kind of been binge watching a lot of his stuff, where he goes day drinking with people, because I think it's so funny. So that's where we're at, binge watching YouTube videos, gonna get in the shower, and then hang out and visit with family, and then see if I get anything else accomplished today.